Uh, Braden, obviously, you said you were going to be more aggressive this year. You come out and hit 4 threes early in this one, and it was contagious. Just how much was that kind of significant of how this team can shoot from the outside and take advantage of teams sagging on Zach?
Yeah, I think everybody's like that on this team. Everybody's here for a reason because they can shoot the ball and they can make plays. So I think down the line, I mean, everybody can shoot it. It's an expectation. Sure, last year we didn't shoot it well, but like we all expected to shoot like that last year. So it's just an expectation for us, really.
Zach, do you feel like you guys played with even more of an edge tonight than maybe some games last year?
Yeah, I think we came out in the first half really well. I mean, they had 4 points in the first 10 minutes. So defensively, we did some really good things. I think we came out with great energy, and we, like you said, played with that edge, start the game off, and that kind of carried us through the whole game.
Does this team need to play with that kind of edge every game this year?
Yeah, I think you just need, just in general, I think you need to play basketball with an edge. I think it's pretty hard to play basketball if you're just kind of letting people push you around and stuff like that.
Fletcher, just obviously last season ended the way it did, but is this what Purdue looks like when you guys make shots around Zach?
Yeah, I think definitely. I think when Braden's aggressive coming off screens and teams if they don't do that, they're gonna really regret it not putting pressure in on Zach. And when guys like even Cam, Heidi came in and hit shots, it's just really impressive. It shows the depth we have on this team. And when guys are all making passes, I think Braden had 7 assists. It's not easy to get everyone to move the ball like we do. And when we're hitting shots and Zach's dominating down low, it's going to be unstoppable, especially when we're playing with like the edge, like you said. Defensively, it was great.
Fletcher, you scored the first bucket of the game on a transition three. A lot of good opportunities to run today. What do you think that said about both the offense and the defense that was creating it?
Yeah, I thought our defense is great, but we knew with their pressure and their full court press, we'd have a lot of opportunities in transition, a lot of open lanes to drive the ball and kick it. And with our defense and our rebounding just really set us apart, especially in that first half. We were just getting it and going. And when we constantly got stops and we constantly got outlets, it was just open game.
Fletch, I think all your 4 threes came from roughly the same spot. You had a lot of room in that corner. Was that a product of them full court pressuring, or were they forgetting about you? Were they playing their defense high? What was the deal there?
A little bit of both. I think we got a few of them off of that Horns action. That low man just sunk in on the roll. Obviously, they got to put a lot of pressure on Zach. And when Braden's coming downhill like that, he can either get to the rim or he can pass it all around the arc. It's pretty special talent he has. So it's very impressive for him to be able to kick it to the open guy no matter where he is.
Zach, I asked you this before the game, or yesterday. Did it feel a little more emotional than you expected or anything, knowing that at times this summer you didn't know if you would be back here or not?
I wouldn't say so. I think you kind of just lose yourself in the game when you're playing. Obviously I kind of like think about off the court, like, yeah, it's like my last ride. I think my last game, like I said, last game in Mackey will be definitely emotional for me, but like I said, when I'm in the game, I don't really think about stuff like that.
Hey, Zach, let's talk about some of the new guys. Miles, Cam, Will, Lance. What's it like to see those guys? A little bit different from last year, athleticism, but what does that mean to you?
I mean, just adds a new element. You saw Cam really rebounded really well. Miles attacks the rim really well. Then they just add something that we didn't really have last year, kind of those guys that can really jump 40 inches in the air. I mean, it's a special thing to do, and we have 2 of them, so it's pretty unique.
Braden, those transition threes, how much is that a byproduct of what Lance is giving you guys in pushing the ball?
It definitely helps, and it helps more when shots are going in. Like I said, just having the confidence in everybody to shoot the ball. I mean, if you're hitting shots, shoot it. I mean, good shots, we take them. I mean, if you miss, you miss, but we're going to take them all the time. So it's obviously nice to have another guard out there to help kind of just dribble throughout the press and then also just be able to create plays.
Zach, did they change anything in the second half the way they were guarding you when you guys made so many threes in the first half?
Yeah, in the first half they definitely put more of an emphasis to kind of full front and sit that low man there. I think in the second half they kind of backed off that a little bit because we were hitting so many threes. And we're a team that can play a bunch of different ways, so it didn't really bother us at all. It didn't really phase us. We just played inside more.
Anything else? Sam, last one.
Zach, just coming on the jump ball, and I mean, you probably not had a jump ball like that in your life, I imagine.
Say again.
I guess when he actually came out there, you got to take it seriously, but it's also kind of a funny moment there to go through that.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had a jump ball like that in my life. At the end of the game, I kind of lined up on the free throw line. I told him, like, I guess he didn't get 4 inches better today. You know, it's funny. I knew they were gonna kind of try to do that weird stuff where they lined up like 4 guys behind me, but it was all fun.
Did you guys have a set play out of that? I mean, were you knew it was coming, but did you have any kind of set play?
Just get the ball to Braden.